Everybody wants to be an astronaut. Take the long, tall trail to the sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Group E in the week 1 of the Dune tournament. On the blue side, we have ThelastG. On the red side, Bradford. And on the green side, Nail. We will be playing with hidden picks, along with just the Rise of X expansion. We are unfortunately missing Alpha Nova for yellow this evening, but I'm sure the remaining 3 players can give us one heck of a game. Now, the first player is blue, ThelastG, and so the first pick will be Nail. Now let's see for the hidden picks. We have Una Moritani, Countess Ariana, Earl, Hundro, Leto, Menon, and Helena Riche. The power picks here are probably going to be Hundro and Helena Riche. The other options aren't exactly what people would call top tier. Oh, and the Beast picked up for Nail. Didn't even see that one. Picked it so fast. In the technologies, we have Comurky, Wind Traps, Artillery, and on the Imperium row, we have Assassination Mission, Fremenkamp, Imperial Bashar, Power Play, and Spy Smuggler. So not too exciting of a leader situation, nor a tech situation, but the artillery always a good pickup for Beast, and Beast just overall a very solid leader. Bradford, red and blue are probably going to get rather poor choices. Blue in particular, actually. Hundro and the Beast getting picked up. So none of these look too promising. Helena Riche always a solid pick here, but wait, Duke Leto could potentially be big here. Alright, and Helena Riche picked up for blue. Excellent, excellent. And of course, Hundro gets to pick a entry card in advance, and we got the selection between Ambush and Bypass Protocol. Now that's a tough one. Ambush, one of the premier combat cards, but Bypass Protocol in general just being very good, especially in the opening rounds, and Hundro choosing to pick up the Bypass Protocol. Okay, looking to value that early game, I see, and probably not going for too much of a combat. And the first combat, let's see. Okay, and a shipping and a soldier for winning this combat. Not exactly what the Beast wants to see, given that his early power, he drew the Signet Ring on his first turn, giving him pretty an easy secure win. Of course, you gotta keep in mind the intrigue that Hundro picked up, but most likely not going to use it in the first combat. And we see Helena going for the Fold Space, turn 1. The classic choice. Since there's only 3 people, I'd imagine that the game state is a bit changed up a bit, especially with the shipping lane, considering that not too many people can actually block you off from shipping. Hundro looking for the tech, picking up the artillery before the Beast can get it. I take back what I said about Hundro not going for combat. It looks like he's going balls to the walls here. The Holtzman engine, though, revealed. Now that is a stellar tech to pick up if you have the spice for it. And let's see where the Beast's going for here. Going for still suits, okay. With his Seek allies, getting the bump up the front and the water, and putting 2 troops in for this combat. Now, we'll see if either Hundro or Helena would want to contest this, but I anticipate the answer is no. Helena over here having 4 influence, not enough for the power play, but enough for the Imperial Bashar and the Fremenkamp. Personally, I think the Fremenkamp is a fantastic option, not only for the reveal of two influence and a dagger, but also the emergency troops if you need them. Can always go to the Haga Basin and dump in 3 troops if you need to. If you have the water, give that. And looks like also going for the tech negotiation. Okay, so tech negotiation, of course, Helena not blocked on that tile, getting the free tech negotiator, and getting exactly 5 influence for the power play. Hundro looking to go to shipping. Okay, yeah, and the first turn, nobody's actually got on the shipping tile. Oh, looks like, no, he's going for shipping, going up that track. Now, we'll see on the beast turn. He probably wants to use his signet ring somewhere, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 influence. Good enough to either pick up the Fremen camp or the Imperial Bashar, whichever is probably left. After Helena and Hundro take their turns. And we'll probably see. Now, since he doesn't actually have to dedicate any more to combat, since, you know, the other two didn't actually go for combat. So, but the other tiles are unfortunately blocked off. The yellow going there for either 3 spice or 2 spice doesn't seem to be the call. And he'd of course love to go interstellar, but he can't. So he's going to opt for, holding our breath here. Oh, and he is going for that 1 spice. Okay, so he values the 1 spice more than the intrigue at this stage in the game. Looking at that Holtzman engine, I'll bet, or maybe that wind traps actually. All right, and the reveal turn for Helena coming up. Exactly 5 for the power play. Is she gonna go for it? Yep, there we go. Picking up that power play early, looking to cash that in, probably in the Spacing Guild, I'd imagine, just for the 3 Solari, so you can get your Swordmaster easier. And Hundra revealing for, ooh, Bene Gesserit's, no, probably the Fremen camp still, I'd imagine. Oh, but maybe the Imperial Bashar instead. The Imperial Bashar instead. Now that's quite interesting, because the Imperial Bashar basically, since it only reveals for 1 influence, but potentially way more daggers, that signals to everybody, hey, look at me, I'm going to go for combat. And we see that Hundro actually having 6, so actually being able to pick up the voice as well. Quite insane. The voice is one of the best 2-drops in the game, potentially the best, depending on who you ask, just because the reveal for 2 influence is massive, and blocking off the board space, and looks like the Fremen camp getting picked up by the beast, revealing into the Smuggler Slaughter. Now this is, without a doubt, in my personal opinion, the absolute best forward cost in the game. Drawing 2 for 4 is insane, and with not too bad of a requirement either, just 2 influence, it doesn't need an alliance or anything. Now, combat win goes to the beast, obviously. Oh, the only one with troops. And nobody splits the 2nd place reward. Okay, so the beast just gets the shipping for free and also the extra troop. Did he add an extra troop actually? Yes, he did. All right. And Hundro looking to grab the fold space. Nice. Everybody looking to grab that 2 influence with the Spacing Guild in order to access the Interstellar. Looks like this combat is not particularly high priority, but it is very nice, especially with the 3 spice, allowing you to get that Holtzman engine quicker if you're looking for it. Now everybody knows what everybody else's hand is, just because this is, you know, the rest of your deck. So if people have been paying attention, they would realize that Beast has stuck with daggers and Dune the Desert Planet, so he can't actually go into combat this turn unless, okay, so he's going for still suits again, looking to capitalize on the fact that his signet ring gives him 1 extra troop, and the previous combat also gave him an extra troop, so he's actually tied even on troops right now, and normally you'd be behind at this stage. He is definitely getting a lot of water though. Look, I'll probably want to visit that Great Flat soon in order to pick up that Holtzman engine. I keep talking about the Holtzman engine, but honestly, like, this tech is the bee's knees. There's no other anything else too significant right now. Okay. All right, everybody's getting in on shipping. Helena also going to smuggling on her turn. Everybody's at 1 row. And Hundro actually has their signet ring, so they could potentially get something else on shipping. And the Smuggler Stopper going to get secured by Helena, or not secured rather, but reserved, and revealing the Worm Riders. Okay, so a very combat heavy card. Right, perhaps Hundro is probably eyeing that, but he doesn't actually have the influence to do so, unfortunately. But maybe he can note the bypass protocol is 1 influence short of being able to grab the Worm Riders. Okay, Hundro going to the Haga Basin, grabbing that 3 spice, and using the signet ring, I presume, to get 1 off shipping. And also putting the 2 troops in, so Beast doesn't actually take this one for free this time. Alright, moving up on the shipping track. Well, we'll see if he actually goes up one more, or he thinks this is good enough and goes back down on his next turn, most likely. Alright, we have our player in green, contemplating. I assume either the Great Flats or just another tech negotiation, picking up the wind traps. Although, does he really need the wind traps at this stage in the game? Water is always nice, of course. But he's kind of swimming in it right now, figuratively and literally. He's also got to eye that influence that he's got. He's got 1, 2, 3. Enough for the Bene Gesserit's sister, and that's about the only desirable card within reach at the moment. He could always go for the Guild Administrator, yes. But quite restrictive access, along with a card culling, is pretty much only good for the early game. Okay, and he is going to the Great Flat. Alright, move aside, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Beast's territory. That Holtzman engine is all but secured for him. He's even got initiative next turn. What could suck for him is that not drawing a single one of those daggers next turn could potentially put his Holtzman at risk. Moving on, we have it's a Blue's turn at the moment. Helena. See where she wants to go. She probably wants to dump that Seek Allies because it's clogging up her deck if she doesn't play it. There we go. And where does she go? Maybe the Emperor, potentially? Or if she's really feeling it, she can actually go to Hardy Warriors, although I'm not sure I like that call. Alright, the Emperor it is, getting that 2 Solari. So once she goes down, she can secure that 8 Solari and grab herself the Swordmaster. Nice and early. Alright, it is time for red, revealing, having the 2 influence, and the 1 dagger, contesting green, but oh, if they're keeping a track, green actually has 2 power, and oh my goodness, the Kwisatz Haderach is showing his face in this game, ladies and gentlemen, the most powerful card in the game. We'll see if anybody has any interesting strategies to get that much influence early. Looks like the Beast might... No, actually the Beast used up his water last turn. So he can't even hit up the research station next turn unless he wants to dedicate another turn going to Hardy Warriors. Looks like he's picking up the Bene Gesserit sister, and unfortunately revealing a gene manipulation, which is probably better in this situation, I'd imagine. And Helena is looking that gene manipulation in the eye, but I would be extremely surprised if she does not pick up that smuggler stopper. There we go. An absolutely game-breaking card. Not to the point of the Kwisatz, obviously, but drawing 2 for only 4 influence is absolutely nuts. And alright, looks like Hundro is not going to play the combat card that he does not have. And the Beast grabbing up that 3 spice. And the influence, revealing an ambush, very spicy. Unconditional, 4 daggers. Knight is very good. And okay, we see the first victory point of the game in the combat, along with the call card. The call card very useful in earlier stages of the game, of course, when the decks are rather bloated up with daggers. And looks like the Beast actually does secure his green access if he wants to grab the Holtzman engine. And he doesn't have to do it now, but concerning he doesn't actually have 3 Solari for the Dreadnought, if somebody else ever decides that they want to visit tech negotiations, then that would mean 1 turn less of the Holtzman engine. And looks like it's going to be the signet ring to the tech negotiation, I would imagine. And thinking about it, in the meantime, we see Hundro drawing his power cards, the Voice and Imperial Bashar, pretty huge. And the power play drawn for Helena. Is she going to use it early, or is she going to save it to Steel Alliance? And there we go. Green goes up, grabs that Holtzman engine nice and early, only takes up 5 spice. And what is he going to reveal off the tech tree for us? Oh, looks like he's thinking about something. Yes, getting the 1 additional troop off his signet ring, yes. into the spy satellites. Oh my goodness. If I was Helena right now, I'd be clamoring for that 3 spy so I can visit that tech negotiation, pick me up that spy satellites. Again, spy satellites, one of the absolutely game-winning techs here. It's basically, it just reads, hey, I'm 3 victory points, pick me up. So it allows you to focus tall, focusing only on one alliance, and the others you don't even have to care about, because you'll just get those victory points for free. Picking up the voice here, wonder where Hundro is gonna go. Maybe, potentially, and here's the play here, blocking off interstellar shipping so that Helena actually can't access it this turn. Now that would be extremely rude, but also extremely effective. Oh. Yikes. Helena is not looking too happy after that one, I will admit. Grabbing the other additional influence. Oh, and not only does it prevent Helena from getting the interstellar shipping, but also Hundro, getting the additional influence off his shipping lane, will be able to access this next turn. Ooh, an extremely good play by Hundro there. And we'll see the Beast here contemplating his options here. He can't go to shipping. He can go visit to grab some more spice. But that wouldn't give him access to the spy salad. He could potentially actually, since Helena's low on spice and Hundra's low. No, actually. There's a very awkward situation for the Beast here, since he doesn't. Well, he has access to everywhere, but he wants to be able to secure that 8 Solari, I'd imagine. And he doesn't actually have the access to the Emperor to get close to that goal, nor can he go on to these smuggling interstellar shipping lanes, because Hundro and Helena have been just visiting that non-stop. We'll see what he decides to do here. I imagine Imperial Basin is looking rather inviting to him. That or Siege Tabar, potentially, to grab that additional water in order to visit the research station later. And we also have to take into account how much influence he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. So if he actually visits Arakeen and top decks another convincing argument, oh, no, but looks like he's not going to risk it. 6 is enough for him, and that just about secures his Worm Riders. And he could also put troops in this combat. And if he can win it off the Bene Gesserit sister, that would be ideal. Oh, yes, the Bene Gesserit sister plus the ambush could secure him this combat with only 1 troop. A victory point for only 1 troop? Let's see if the others are going to let them get away with it. We know Hundro is definitely going to the interstellar shipping next turn. So does Helena want to combat the Beast? But even if she does, she doesn't actually have any intrigues in hand, so the Beast can win this pretty secure. Oh my goodness, getting a victory point for just a single troop? And then Helena? Okay, Helena is actually getting in there. But it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. The Beast just has more power. Of course, Helena doesn't know this, but the Beast sure does. If the Beast is keeping track of what Helena's cards has picked up, I don't recall Helena actually having any, picking up any combat cards. Hundro kind of scooped them all up. And since Hundro, or does Hundro not want to actually go to interstellar shipping this turn? That would be very interesting. But, he does actually have the reveal on the Imperial Bashar and the dagger for pretty substantial combat power. That's a 4 dagger reveal. But that's interstellar shipping is quite tempting. Can he pass that up? Is he going to pass that up? If Helena actually predicted this, she could have preemptively signet ring to the Mentat, and then force Hundro to give up interstellar. It looks like he is going to combat, ladies and gentlemen. But playing the Imperial Bashar into combat space means that he won't actually get the 3 power on the reveal. Only 2, even if he selects the extra troop that he's getting. He thinks he can win this for pretty cheap, I'd imagine, but I don't think the Beast is going to let him do that. Okay. Grabbing the 4. Hold on a minute. Adds a troop to garrison. Yes, he added 1 to garrison and 1 off the Arakeen. Being able to put 4 in. Sounds about right, but he only has one dagger on reveal. I don't think he's gonna win. How much does the beast have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he has just enough. Because the beast doesn't have any troops left. Hundru looking to scoop up that victory point for 4 troops. Okay. Excellent play by him. Deciding that, hey, the victory point, more valuable than shipping. And he'd be just about right there. Looks like the beast is contemplating whether to switch this to 2 influence or 2 daggers, picking up that second place. But don't think it's worth it. Maybe just grab your Worm Riders and move on, perhaps. He does have enough to grab the Riders, and he is nearing that Fremen alliance, and he already has the Fremen influence to make use of it. So we'll see what he decides here. It looks like it is going to be that Worm Riders. There we go. Revealing the negotiate withdrawal. Now, when we're doing 3 players, keep in mind that the 3rd player does not actually get the rewards. So the beast is going to end up with 0 spice after this one. Actually, we'll see if he kept that within his calculations. Helena revealing for 1, 2, 3, 4. That negotiate withdrawal looking extremely good, and that's pick up revealing into Shy Halud. Very interesting, very interesting. This card is better the earlier it shows up, but it is competing with the Kwisatz Haderach right now. For big power drops, you definitely want to prioritize the Kwisatz. Getting that 1 additional dagger, and looks like Hunter has 1, 2, 3, 4 influence this turn to spend. Eyeing that gene manipulation, no doubt, but does he want to pick up the assassination mission alongside it is the question. Okay. And it looks like the answer is... Oh, he could also spend this bypass protocol, but no good targets for him. Or is there? Let's see what he's looking to grab, actually. Interesting, interesting. Grabbing the Truthsayer, but not putting it on top of the deck. That is very strange. The Truthsayer, a pretty good card on her own. Good access. Along with the free Cycle 1 access, basically, of hollow projectors. That's situational, of course. And having a decent reveal effect, whether you're going for combat or influence. And looks like we're going to combat right now, and the beast is obviously going to pass, I believe. No, going to play the ambush for the 1 water and 1 spice. Okay, using the ambush early, grabbing the resources early, and denying Helena that extra spice. All right. Okay. And that's just about it. I'm wondering what they're talking about at the moment. Nope. Just a reminder to Helena, I'd imagine, of not getting the extra spice. Very, very rude. And we're gonna see this Holtzman engine coming in clutch here, folks. The beast drawing 6 cards. To everybody's 5, and in terms of other people's hand, we got double fold space, so no shortage of access for Hundro and Helena this turn. Well, I take that back, actually. Hundro is denied 1 particular space, one that he'd like to go on to very much. But he does get in exchange for his troubles the spy satellites if he wants it, and I would imagine he definitely wants it. Spy satellites, once again, the premier endgame card. Okay. Looks like Helena grabbing up that Solari, looking to grab that Swordmaster on her next turn. Now, does Hundro want to deny this? That is an option available to him because the extra Solari gave him just enough to secure his own Swordmaster. However, that would mean giving over the spy satellites to the beast, which is not the smartest decision in the world, but perhaps a decision that he is forced to make. Does he want the Swordmaster now? And Helena increasing their influence with the Spacing Guild, looking to secure that alliance and grab the 3 Solari along with it so she can get set up with both the High Council and Swordmaster, unless she wishes to go nuts and visit the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought space, a rather underrated space. Nobody really goes there, but the Dreadnought, the permanent combat power for just 3 Solar is quite good in my personal opinion. All right, looks like Hundro is choosing to contemplating between the Fold space and the Guild Administrator right now. Judging by his cursors. In the meantime, the Beast over here, that Fremen camp coming in, does he have enough for the Kwisatz Haderach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He does not, unfortunately, have enough. Those double daggers are ruining him right now. Does anybody else have enough, though? Not even close. Helena could potentially risk it with the research station, but I don't think any cards in her deck is enough to reach 8 off of 3 cards, especially since he's drawn double daggers. And okay, Hundro grabbing the Swordmaster to actually not deny Helena, because Helena is Helena, and she can visit greens for free. But this does leave the Beast with the option to secure the spy satellites, and I'd imagine he definitely wants to. And that also gives him an extra influence, giving him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, allowing him to pick up not the Kwisatz Haderach. He's a little bit off of there, but giving him the Shai-Hulud if he wants it. The problem is that in order to secure the Shai-Hulud, he'd have to play this other dagger out, which is, I mean, the Mentat is great and all, but I can't imagine that's a good option when you don't even have your Swordmaster yet. It's better in the 4-player game, but not so good in the 3-player. And looks like the Beast is going to pick up the Holzman engine and the spy satellites. We saw how lethal this combo was in one of the previous games here. Let's see if the Beast can make it work. Although making it work is easier said than done, considering that just took up all his spice. But he's still left with 4. The Beast is rolling in spice this game, fellas. Picking up 10 spice worth of techs and still having tied to the most spice in the game. Now Helena gonna grab that Swordmaster because she is not blocked on green. Take that, Hundro. And Hundro looking to let's see, contemplating, because he does have a pretty good trash target. I believe he actually has his his dagger in the graveyard. But he does not have any water, so he's going to opt for shipping instead, saying that, you know what, I don't want to go to full space, and neither do I want to grab only 1 spice for my troubles. Going to trash that dagger. Nice and early. Does anybody want to go for combat, though, this game? The combat is double shipping. Not bad. And plus you get an even free return of 1 troop. It's like spend 1 troop and like get a troop back. Buy 1, get 1 free, so to speak. Even the second reward is not bad. A water and an intrigue card. But the only one who can basically get the free win here is Helena. Does Helena want to go for it? She does have the reconnaissance in hand. And she does have the option of going to Siege Tabar, Carthage, or Arakeen. I'd imagine Arakeen is the... No, there's not exactly... Ix Guild Compat, though, coming up in the shop. Now, this is very interesting. Because the earlier you use it, the better. And you can even trash it later, if you so desire, for that 2 tech negotiations. If you spot, at this point, a flagship. I would say Spy Satellites, but somebody's picked that up nice and early. Okay, the Beast, though, looking to get right in there with that Bremen camp. Spending the 2 spice, grabbing the 3 troops, and putting, I'd imagine, all 3 in, just because you can get the free refund of 1 troop if you win this combat. And, let's see if Helena wants to contest this. She does have the dagger in hand, this is true, and she does see that the Beast has used both his dagger and his Fremen camp, meaning he's short on meaning he's short 2 daggers on his reveal. Ooh, actually, the Beast played the Fremen camp, but now he's short influence to buy the Shai-Hulud. Does he not want the Shai-Hulud? Shai-Hulud is a crazy card at this stage in the game. Being able to trash for 2 troops is insane. Plus, with the Fremen bond, with the synergy with the Fremen camp, you get a total of 5 daggers. That is more than the Sandworm, mind you, unless you have the Alliance, of which only 1 person can have. Now, let's see what blue has in store for us. So he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 influence. Nothing too exciting in the Imperium row. Not going for Shy Halud and opting to go for the combat instead. Interesting, interesting. This is the more immediate reward, but Shy Halud in the long term is quite nuts, especially with the Holtzman engine. You can just keep culling your deck until you have just the perfect cards. Okay, well, we see that Helena does in fact want to get in there, seeing that the beast has no intrigues to play of his own. Oh! Choosing instead to play the fold space, hoping to potentially draw into something good, I'd imagine. Going the still suits instead, okay, but that does not allow her to put in the full 3 amount you'd usually get from visiting one of these circle tiles. Does she think she can win this with just 2? Or is she just grabbing the second place reward? She is instead choosing to not put a single troop into the mix. Okay! Thinking that, signaling to everybody, hey, I'm out this combat. Do what you will. And it looks like Red might just take advantage of that to get that, to get both the entry card and the water in second place. If he doesn't want to contest for first. Which he can. He does also have the reconnaissance in hand, able to visit either Carthag or Arakeen, depending on, but choosing not to. Choosing to, is it securing the win with the Hardy Warriors, perhaps? Or maybe looking to, okay, selective breeding. Okay, maybe going for the Kwisatz or the Shy Halud. He does have a total of 1, 2, 3 influence in hand. But this means the beast gets to sit nice and pretty with that win in the combat tile. Okay, looking to discard a dagger from his hand, drawing 3. 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 influence. 1 off the Shy Halud. That's gotta feel not good. Oof. But then again, the Signet Ring was the only thing at the bottom, and Gene Manipulation was about the best influence card he could have drawn. So, quite unfortunate there, but, The Beast does not have a good pick here, and he probably doesn't want to reveal anything good, considering somebody just went to selective breeding. But he might just grab the assassination mission, hoping that something, somewhere, is good. Now, the assassination mission, quite good early, but you definitely want to trash this card as fast as you can, having no access, and only a Solari and a dagger on reveal. Does he have any trash options open to him? He does not. So he'll have to hit up the Bene Gesserit folks for that selective breeding, potentially. Okay, picking up that Arrakis liaison. 2, in fact, I believe, or maybe just 1. Just 1 Arrakis liaison. Okay. Probably doesn't want to clog up his deck with garbage cards, I would imagine. Alright, it is the reveal turn for a blue, I believe, revealing for just about 3 influence and a dagger. The Ix Guild Ship Compact is open to her if she wants it. Now that is a card you want to be getting early, if at all. But choosing instead to grab the Arrakis Liaison, okay. Doesn't want to cripple her future turns with the ability of the Ix Shield Compact. A good ability, but it does require some sacrifice on that particular turn. And Hundro getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Truly an unfortunate turn of events for Hundro here. Nobody revealed anything good, but opting to grab the assassination mission, hoping to get something good, and picking up the Bene Gesserit Initiate. Not a bad pickup, and revealing into the Chani. Now I'd imagine Hundro wishes the orders of those cards were reversed, but oh well. Looks like combat is going to go to green, because he is the only one in it. Alright, we'll see where he wants to move his shipping track. All the way up? That is quite interesting. What techs is he eyeing? Sonic Snoopers, perhaps? Or maybe the Commerky. Okay, grabbing the 2 troops. and grabbing the 5 Solari. Now he is fully down to go to the, fully prepared rather, to go to the Swordmaster next turn, and he is going to contest that alliance on the Fremen Guild. Interesting. That spy satellites means that he can all he has to do is focus one area, and I don't think Helena wants to keep up with him if she wants to be getting the 2 influence victory points off the rest of the board. She's a bit behind on the Bene Gesserit and the Emperor in particular. Okay, so the Beast actually not go in to grab the tech, and instead just going up, down. Okay. Now, Beast drawing an extra card off the Holtzman engine, of course. Okay, Hundro with the voice here. Along with Imperial Bashar and the Truth Sarah. Very interesting. Does he have enough for the Kwisatz, or is he close? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Considering that he has to play 3 cards this turn, I'd imagine that Hundro is a bit far away from that. The Beast, on the other hand, drawing dead once again. Is it just me, or did he have 2 dagger turns in a row? Sheesh, the Holtzman engine is not treating him kindly. He is nowhere close, but he does have a formidable hand to go into combat this turn, and just as luck would have it, we have the Siege of Carthage for the victory point and the flag. Alright, Hundro looking to go to interstellar shipping, I'd imagine, and that is exactly where he is going to go up and then down, I'd imagine. There's no really great text at the moment. Chalmarchy is very good, but only at the later stages of the game. Alright, grabbing the troop, grabbing the spice this time, since he's already secured his Swordmaster, and going to go to... Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? Up. The Fremen. Okay, everybody wants to get in touch with the Fremen. Now, option open to Beast. Since he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he could potentially go to High Council for the 7, 8, if he wants to. But that would mean that he would be a turn off of Swordmaster, since that would take up his Solari. In fact, that would make him potentially 2 turns off Swordmaster, depending on how he wants to play his hand. He does have the and looks like he's going to play the Arrakis Liaison into, I would imagine, Carthage or Arakeen. Siege Tabar is also a choice, but I don't think he needs the water right now. But no, he is actually. Oh wait, I love this play from the Beast actually. Going to Siege Tabar, grabbing the troop and the water, having 2 water, enough to go to the research station with the Worm Riders, giving him not only the 2 spice and the additional troop in, but also drawing him 3, potentially into either the Kwisatz or Shai Hulud. And since he's got second turn priority, Hundro can only pick up one of those 2. If he had the influence in the first place, of which I don't think he'll be managed to scrape up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, he is a tad bit off this turn. Alright, but looks like Helena showing us why the Smuggler Stopper is absolutely bonkers. Ending up with more cards after she already played one, and potentially with the fold space as well. The problem with Helena right now is that she is 3rd. But fortunately for Helena, also, Hundro does not actually have the influence to grab either of these. So she'll be left with either Shai Hulud or Kwisatz Haderach, depending on what the Beast draws. But looks like Hundro going to visit, I believe it was Carthage, and blocking off Arakeen. Most interesting. He definitely wants to secure this combat, I would imagine, since that basically denies Helena the ability to get in on Arakeen, but she can still go to the research station. In fact, actually, if she does go to the research station, that would block off the Beast. But does she have the hand to? She does actually want to go there. But, She does want to go here just because even if she doesn't win this combat, the negotiated withdrawal allows her to get 1 influence off. And it looks like... Oh, interesting. Playing the full space into selective breeding, but not into hardy warriors? That would secure her both. Well, that would get her the alliance and also allow her to put more troops in. Looking to trash the dagger in her hand. Interesting. And to draw 2... drawing 3 actually from the full space. That's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 influence. Even if she plays another card, she's got either the Kwisatz or the Shai Hulud on lockdown, ladies and gentlemen. Hundro this time. Choosing to probably take off his voice token, I would imagine. Maybe going to Erakeen now that it's open to him and only him. And yep, that is exactly the play. Going to Erakeen, grabbing the extra troop off the Imperial Bashar, unless, does he want to trash anything? He does have the assassination mission, actually. Ooh, but no, the option, now that he shuffled the discard back in, he doesn't actually have the option to trash anymore. Oh, sorry about that, folks. We will be back to your regularly scheduled programming. Right about there. Okay, so because he drew first, because you can get rewards in any way you want to, he could he no longer has the option of trashing the assassination mission. If he Imperial Bashard trashed the assassination mission before he drew, that would mean that he wouldn't have drawn dead here. And would have actually managed to draw an extra card. Ooh, that is unfortunate. That is an unfortunate sequencing on his part. He does, though, have the double cross. Could potentially use this to secure the win, considering nobody actually has any intrigue cards. This does make it rather easy for him. But let's see where the beast is going to go. I'd imagine it would be the research station this turn. You got the 4 influence. All you need to do is draw into 2 more. But no, it is not. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. But where is he going to go for this? He can't go to Medtat, so tech negotiation is the only option available. Grabbing the Charmer Key, I'd imagine. The Wind Traps is a bit late, but yes, it looks like it's going to be the Charmer Key, folks. We got, the Beast is playing like Rombardo today, ladies and gentlemen. And getting a Master Tactician and a Choam Shares. Oh my. He is definitely not regretting picking up those techs, ladies and gentlemen. Master Tactician as well. Whew. Daggers right when you need them, folks. But that Choam Shares is going to be huge. Huge, I say. It's down to Helena's turn right now. And considering that nobody has nearly enough cards, she'll be sitting nice and fancy picking up that Kwisatz, I would imagine. Going to the Still Suits, putting in 3 troops in exactly, because remember, 3rd place doesn't actually get any rewards, so putting that negotiated withdrawal does in fact get its full value. Red's turn now, and also in fact securing that alliance. The beast is losing needs to be a bit careful here with that spy satellites. If you hard focus one alliance and don't actually get it, that's a rather sad turn of events, and looks to deny the beast 1 troop and putting in 1 extra troop, just grabbing this combat with both hands. The beast here looking a bit sad on the reveal turn, considering he just got but does he actually have enough with the Worm Riders? The Worm Riders does give him 4, ladies and gentlemen, putting him up to 10 with the Master Tactician. He does actually take this. Oh my goodness. Wait, does he? Wait a minute. Does he have the 1 second, folks? Does he wait, hold on. Sorry. Sorry. With the artillery plus the truth share, that does give him 12, but 12 is not going to be enough. Sorry about that, folks. Just had to double check. And the negotiated withdrawal coming in here, and she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, enough exactly for the Kwisatz Haderach. And I'd imagine looking to pick that up as soon as possible. Okay, grabbing the extra influence off the shipping guild. And getting the alliance there as well. Looks like Helena is looking to go to the Alliance game. Getting the 5 Solari off it too means that she will be able to visit the High Council seat if she so desires. And we're doing fighting here, but Helena is out of the combat, so Beast is second place, but does he want first? And I'd imagine he wants to. There's the Master Tactician, ladies and gentlemen, the top deck off of the Charmerky, putting him at exactly 13 big ones, and grabbing the Siege of Carthage. Okay, but Hundro got an late game, end game, intrigue card for his troubles, plans within plans. Is he anywhere close to picking that off? No, he is not. He hasn't been focusing too hard in alliances this game. So it's gonna be rather hard to get the plans within plans off, I would imagine. Ooh, what's going on here? Okay. Master Decapitation going onto the stack. And we're hitting the Maker's Recall, ladies and gentlemen. That Ultimate Engine once again, drawing him that one additional card. Alright, pretty good hand for both Hundro and Helena this time. Helena grabbing that Negotiate Withdrawal once again. Gonna probably pick up that free influence at the end of the turn while preserving her troops and potentially putting up a threat. The combat this round is not exactly too enticing, I'd imagine. So we probably won't see a huge fight on that. The Beast here looking to probably go to, I'd imagine, Hardy Warriors. Or yep, there we go. Looking to maximize this alliance while he still has the chance, but Helena does have the option to cut him off. Oh no. Oh no, Helena didn't draw any access cards. Oh no. But hold on, neither did the Beast. Oh, that was his last one, folks. And who has turn priority next turn? It looks like oh, Helena has turn priority the next turn. So Helena could potentially just say, hey, Beast, all that hard work you've been doing on this one alliance, how about no? That's very interesting. Is there any other option open to either of them? They could potentially go to Irakeen or grab the spaceport for the extra draw, or maybe even the research station. I'd imagine Helena really wants to go to the research station now that, but no, picking up the interstellar shipping, okay. Picking up the interstellar shipping, hoping to probably get that +1 bump. If the smuggling is open in order to secure that alliance. It's looking a bit dicey right now since both the Beast and Helena are fighting for it. But it's very interesting here because Helena has 5 water. Now 5 Solari, pretty easy to get. 5 spice, hard to get. 5 water, where the hell have you been? Oh my though, Helena reserving herself that other memory only to reveal an opulence. Wow. Now, opulence at this stage in the game is, no, it's still a phenomenal pickup because the most victory points anybody has right now is only 4. And we'll see where Hundro wants to go. That Great Flat looking mighty spicy, pun intended, ladies and gentlemen. But not having the water to visit it is pretty awkward, I will say. But having 5 spice at this stage in the game does mean that, well, I mean, the Highliner is open to him if he wants it, but on this Highliner, well, no, actually, Highliner is not open to them, correction. But if it was, he could grab the 2 water, and then visit the Great Flat to get all his spice back. The best trade deal in the history of trade deals. But looks like, oh, but he does actually have the combo this turn. He has the Bene Gesserit initiate into the gene manipulation, grabbing the extra value off the gene manipulation for the 2 extra spice. And not to mention the Bene Gesserit sister drawing him an additional card, and grabbing the High Council seat. There we go. And drawing the additional card, now giving him 1, 2, he's going to play that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He does have enough to grab the Shy Halut. If he visits Arakeen with probably the Signet Ring, I'd imagine. I think he already trashed all his daggers. Let's take a look. Yes, he does. So he can be sure that he won't draw dead. And looks like the Beast going to visit the Great Flat, grabbing 8 spice. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that he has picked up a 6, 4, 14 spice tech and still has 8 spice. Like, the beast has been just running rampant in the spice game. Yeah, it's a corner of the market in a different way, ladies and gents. Now with that 8 spice, what is he potentially looking to pick up here? He could pick up the spaceport to draw too. I mean, he has the spice for it. Why not at this point? Helena opting to not go for the smuggling to secure the alliance because of the negotiate withdrawal just has too much value when you reveal it. Instead, going for the research station. I like this play a lot. Drawing 3 cards into the Kwisatz Haderach. Oh boy! Meaning she can actually just visit the interstellar shipping twice. That is insane! Oh my! Okay, I don't know. The gloves are off for this turn, for this round, ladies and gentlemen. Helena is bringing out full force. And looks like Hundro playing that gene manipulation. But where is he going to go with that? I would imagine maybe Carthag. Probably want to get more intrigue cards at this stage in the game. Or he can pick up the wind traps or maybe the spaceport if he really is desperate. Sonic Snooper is also a pretty good option, honestly. But looks like he's going to go visit, wait, hold on. Why is did the beast put 1, 2, 3, 4 troops in? What is going on? Does he want the 6 Solari that badly? Huh, okay. But interesting. So, Helena Riche only putting in 2 troops, but you need 3 to negotiate withdrawal. And she had the option of putting in 3. That's very strange. Regardless, looks like Hundro mosey his way down to Arakeen, putting in 1 troop in. Opting instead just to sit out of the fight. All right, respectable. What did he draw into? A reconnaissance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, he has that. He has the Shai Halud in the bag if he wants it, or rather, if it's available to him. Now, it looks like it's the beast's turn, and he has a strange decision here. He can either opt to pick up the spaceport, or to make use of the spice, or he can save it for a rainy day out in the Highliner village. You know, he ideally wants to grab this alliance away from Helena because this is a pretty dangerous spot to be in. If he does not get this alliance off the spy satellites, it becomes, well, let's just say a waste of 4 visits to the Fremen camp, so to speak. Looks like he's going to go to Carthag? Carthag, really? I feel like he's overcommitting to this combat. If he puts his troop in, that is. Hopefully, I'm getting a windfall. Okay, well, if you wanted money, there you go. There you go. Oh, actually, getting the 6 Solari is quite necessary because of the Choam shares he has in his hand. And oh, perhaps he's eyeing that opulence actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, he does not have enough to grab the opulence, unfortunately for him. That is rather awkward. Considering he's the first player, an opulence pickup is stupendous if he manages to grab it. Looks like he can't though. Let's see. It is now Blue's turn. I'd imagine it's probably there we. Yep. Dune the Desert Planet into Haga Basin or smuggling. Smuggling? No, not smuggling, ladies and gentlemen. Haga Basin, putting 1 additional 1 in. 2. Okay. This is quite smart. He sees that Hundro does not want to get into the combat, so she's putting 4 in, because even if she retreats 3, she's left with 1, and she gets the second place reward of 4 Solari. Hundro sees this, doesn't actually want to commit anything, because he's worried he won't get anything out of it. Excellent play here. The negotiate withdrawal, showing us again why it's such a great card. It's very flexible. Even if it looks like you're not going to win, you can just retreat. And but during the round, you can actually present this ever-looming threat of, hey, I have this many troops in, you're gonna fight me or what? All right. It is extremely potent in a third-player game, it looks like. Hundro going for the Arakeen, drawing a card. I don't know if that's what he wanted, but the beast looking to grab. Okay, 2 additional daggers. Looks like the threat. Looks like the threat of Helena potentially taking this combat is shaking his nerves a little bit, but he will soon come to realize that Negotiate Withdrawal is a really good card. Who would have guessed? And Negotiate Withdrawal also makes it so Helena gets a 1 bump in alliance and all but secures the alliance for Helena. Wow. An extremely good play on Helena. And she's not even done yet. She can Kwisatz into the interstellar shipping again. Wow. Everything's turned up Helena today, ladies and gentlemen. She might not have the 14 spice worth of text, but she has the Kwisatz, and it's a pretty good card. And Negotiate Withdrawal, not to mention. But instead, not going interstellar shipping, actually getting the High Council seat. Interesting. Looks like she doesn't want to waste a visit. And how much influence does she have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness. People are still setting up their turns with the with how they're going, but Helena looking to just take the win. Helena looking to it looks like she just wants to grab it with both hands. It's already late game for her, ladies and gentlemen. She doesn't know what the other players are doing. But what is Hundro grabbing? Hundro is grabbing Duncan, a solid card for the late game scenarios. And that Negotiate Withdrawal, when the Beast and Hundro sees that Negotiate Withdrawal on the table, their eyes are going to turn, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that is the big sad. That is the big sad. The overcommitment from Beast and the undercommitment from Hundro. Giving her that 4 Solari for 1 troop. A pretty good deal. And putting her at 5 victory points with the purchase of the Spice Must Flow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a clear favorite right now. The Emperor favors 1. And, wait, did Hundro not pick up the Shai Halud? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did he not pick up the Shai Halud? What? He didn't pick up the Shai Halud. He just picked up Duncan, and that was it. What's going on? Do people nor the opulence? He picked up Duncan. He didn't pick up. Oh, okay. That might have been a misplay on Hundro's part. Maybe he didn't see the influence or something. And the other memory looks like it's probably trashed at this stage of the game. I'd imagine, yeah, that's probably gone at this stage. Okay, and Hundro looking to visit interstellar shipping. Oh, no, sorry, not Hundro, but Helena Riche looking to visit interstellar shipping. Probably going to grab that, but she doesn't have to at this stage. She can work on other alliances at the moment, and it's not like the Beast has picking up power play or anything, so she doesn't have to be too worried. Plus, the Beast is not even close to shipping. In fact, she is rather far away. In fact, nobody's there except for Helena. What the heck happened? I swear I saw Hundro here a few times. Oh, interesting. And the Beast is feeling really sad right about now. Hopefully, not focusing on it. The Spice Alliance allows you to focus on one particular alliance, just to grab that alliance point, because otherwise it's quite hard to reach 10 victory points, but that one going to be denied from him. And Helena just securing these alliances, ladies and gents. Hundro moving in with the Highliner, though, sees the battle for Carthage and realizes, hey, you know what? It's time to spend my spies. That's exactly what he's going to do, folks. 2 victory points might be exactly what the doctor ordered in order for him to get in there. Get into the running, folks. Okay, but the Beast over here does not have a single spice must from the Holzman engine, fortunately. Has the Fremen camp in hand, though. Does he want to visit a triangle space in order to get those troops in? I'd imagine it's like a kind of a mini Highliner, or or a 3/5 a Highliner rather. And Hundro does have this Duncan in emergency. 2 are from your garrison. Quite the solid card. But as solid as Opulence or Shai Halud, I am not sure, folks. I am not sure about that pickup. That's probably one we're gonna have to ask him later about. Oh, but the Helena over here, having the Kwisatz in hand, it is oof. But did she draw from the Smuggler's Thopter? Hold on a minute. Helena, did you draw from smugglers? Helena, did you draw from smugglers? It's the low card count in hand for the Smuggler's Thopter, I'd imagine. We'll see if that's an error on their part. No, they just forgot. So you can forget to buy Shai Hulud, but you cannot forget to buy to draw 2 cards, folks. That is kind of mandatory. And yeah, that hand is looking disgusting. Looks like powerful cards are better than powerful text this game, judging by the victory point count. Although the game's not over yet, folks. The Beast could make a comeback, and speaking of which, Hundro could as well. What is the Beast going to do here? Potentially Fremen Cap it is, folks, and probably onto either smuggling or... Okay, looks like to go to the Imperial Basin. Having the advantage of being able to put the troops you get immediately right on in there. And is he going to fight for this? Does he want to? Does he want to? And it looks like the answer is yes. By the way, he's dragging his troops, but he is certainly contemplating that. He is certainly contemplating whether or not it's worth it to fight a Highliner when he could fight next turn. Highliner is pretty tough, folks. And it is his priority next turn. So if he wants to visit the Highliner, he does have... Oh, no. Actually, no. It's, hold on. It's Hundro's priority next round. But he's out of spice. So, no. Opting to not fight for it. Grabbing the troops and just calling it a day. And Helena looking to go that selective breeding. Grabbing yet another victory point off the 2 bump. And trashing the Spice Must Flow to draw 2. Very good play. Very good play. You don't want these in your deck, although it is kind of necessary for some cards, Holtzman Engine being one of them. Looks like, though, it is Red's turn. And where does Red want to go? He probably wants to play the Bene Gesserit into the Gene Manipulation just to get that value again. But that does cut off his options off the Fremen if he wants to go there, but I don't think he does. I do not think he does. He doesn't actually have access to the interstellar shipping either, unfortunately. Now, what Helena could do, and what is an option open to her, is she could go to the Great Flat, grab the 6 spice, then Kwisatz Haderach into the Highliner, because I do believe she has the troops to win this one. And even if she doesn't win, she can negotiate withdrawal if she needs to. Although I'd imagine Duncan has something to say about that play. And looks like it's going to be smuggling. For 2 because Signet Ring things. Haha. But hold on, he doesn't actually have the spice to do it. So he has to go down and then grab the spice and hold on a minute. Did he have the spice previously? I do not think he does. So you actually cannot perform that play unless you have the spice previously. Because he doesn't have the spice, so he has to go down, grab the 2 spice, then spend the 1 spice to go back up again, or grab that shipping. So instead, he's choosing not to do that, and instead, I'd imagine he probably wants to secure his spice now through his Signet Ring. Then other players probably reminding him that that option is not available to him. But looks like it's going to be the... Oh, no, it's the Bene Gesserit sister. Okay. So he's probably opting for the Bene Gene Manipulation combo over his Signet Ring this turn. And going to visit the research station. Interesting. Can't say that play is too interesting. Oh, but hold on. Drawing 4 cards off the Bene Gesserit Initiate. We could have some Spice Must Flowing in the running, folks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He does have enough. Not if he plays this Gene Manipulation. Not if he plays this Gene Manipulation, though. Unless to, like, Arakeen and he draws a card off that. But that could be rather risky, considering he needs to draw 2 influence off. No, wait, hold on. He has the High Council seat, so no, he can play this. He can play this gene manipulation wherever he wants. And it is Green's turn. Where is he gonna go? Gonna be playing the Bene Gesserit's sister. That's not a card you want to play, ideally. But he is. He just got locked out of the alliance this turn, so looks like he's gonna grab himself the High Council seat with his Solari. Now he is fully set up. All players are fully set up and are ready to rumble. One thing to note about 3-player games is you do start with one less victory point, so the games do go for longer. And there we go. The Kwisatz Haderach being played right back onto that interstellar shipping. Oh, have mercy, Helena. It is just Helena's game today. My goodness. Drawing a card off the Kwisatz as well. It is disgusting, folks, what Helena has cooked up in her deck. Now, where is the influence going to go? I imagine to the Emperors, just to secure that other two. Yep, securing that. Don't have to worry about it. And maybe she's going to get all 4 alliances. Nobody's really contesting alliances. Beast has the Spice allies. He could care less about them. And Hundro has been not really doing anything. Hundro has been acting like he bought the Spice satellites as well. So it looks like all the points are going to Helena today, folks. And if she gets 2 more alliance points, it's going to be hard to rock her ship. Honestly, the Negotiate Withdrawal is such a crazy card. It's been performing so well for her. Forcing people to overcommit, forcing people to undercommit, and getting a free influence right along with that. Now, the option is open to red, where he wants to go. I'd imagine it's the gene manipulation into... Ooh, this is very interesting. There's not too many good cards. He doesn't really need to commit into combat because, well, Helena doesn't have enough for Highliner, and even if she did, she couldn't actually go there this turn. And the Beast is also could potentially contest, but at a power total of 14 with Duncan in hand, I don't think that's necessary. Looks like he is going to... Okay, so he is going to go to smuggling. He's going to go down. He's going to grab the 2 troops. He's going to grab the influence. He's going to grab the 2 spice, and he's going to use that 1 spice to ship again. Okay. I like this play. It's a shame he couldn't go to Interstellar, but it is what it is. Now, what is he going to go up with? He needs to get working on his alliances pretty fast, since Helena is kind of running away with it. You'd think that she was playing Lido. Haha. Now, playing the Signet Ring. What is he contemplating here? That should be the turn for him. Potentially planning out his next turn, perhaps. Is he going to actually get any use off of the plans within plans? Probably not, just by how slow he's going with these alliances, but the Beast does have enough for this minus 1 slow. Screw the Shai Halud, screw the Opulence, we're just going for the guaranteed point. I respect him for that, but at the same time, the Shai Halud staying on the Imperium row for so long just pains me. It just pains me. Alright, looks like Helena is going to Carthag. Okay. Going to Carthag. Grabbing the troop. We're going to put 3 in for the Negotiate Withdrawal, I'd imagine. Threatening the Beast's 2nd place, but the Beast has to wonder if this is a ruse again. He's been fooled once. Will he be fooled twice? Alright. Okay. On the reveal turn, looking to pick up that Spice Must Flow. There it is. Okay. Alright, and alright, there is the Negotiate Withdrawal reveal. And looks like she's going to, in fact, pick it up this Spice Must Flow. Okay, looks like Helena's looking to end this early, foes. And Negotiate Withdrawal could potentially shore up an alliance somewhere or start to work on another one. I'd imagine the Emperor at this point, because no one's contesting you on that. And you can grab that alliance point pretty easily. Okay. Alright. Okay. What is going on today? Okay, what is Hundro looking to do? So it is now whose turn is it? It's still Blue's turn. How much does she have actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Ooh. She already grabbed the spice so though. There's shouldn't be anything left for her to do, I'd imagine. Okay. Okay. What could she possibly be thinking about here? Well, she did top deck the Glimpse the Path. Does she potentially want to play it here is the question. Oh, she's contemplating whether to negotiate the withdrawal or not. Considering that the beast has a reveal, she's probably thinking that the intrigue and the 3 spices is better than the influence at this stage in the game. Okay. Alright. The beast does have 3 intrigues though, and both of them pass. The beast obviously can't play anything. And looks like the beast is wasted a troop. Well, no, he didn't waste it since he already had Karthag in the first place. And getting the two victory points for our Viscount Hundra, putting him back on the board at a grand total of 5 victory points. Beast still sitting pretty at 3, but he does have 3 more off the spy satellite, so he's also Hundra's at 6, the Beast is at 6, and Helena over here sitting at a solid 8. Trying the Chani. Oh, when did Beast pick up Chani? I didn't. I must have missed that. All right, Hundra starting things off. All business. Going for that 3 shipping because of the signet ring. Grabbing the 2 troops, and we'll see which tech he wants today. I'd imagine the snooper tokens, not the snooper tokens, the sonic snoopers at this stage. Grabbing the 2 spice, the sonic snoopers, perhaps. Okay. And Helena finally having a not bomb hand, not drawing the Kwisatz this time. Unfortunate for her. Does actually have the advanced weaponry though. Can't get any use of it besides just spending 3 for the Dreadnought though, unfortunately. Grabbing the Sonic Snoopers, revealing 8 troop transports. A low impact techs at this stage in the game. And the Beast looking to grab into that Highliner. It's an economic supremacy today, folks. But can he scrounge up enough spice and Solari to get use of that? Now, here's a funny thing. Economic supremacy. The second place also gives you a victory point, but in a 3-player game, the 3rd place gets you nothing. So you're gonna have to put everything in if you don't want to waste all those troops for nothing. That's for sure. Alright, looks like Helena gonna glimpse the path here. Hoping to probably draw into a smuggler stopper. Oh, and that just about seals it. The 2 draw basically guarantee, well, not guarantees, but makes it pretty certain that she'll draw that Kwisatz again. And I can imagine she's feeling pretty happy about that. Question is, where does she want to go with this smuggler stopper? She could contest the Highliner. Probably doesn't want to, but maybe the 2nd place is good enough for her. Maybe the 2nd place is gonna, and yep, we see it. The smuggler stopped her into the Haga Basin for the 3 spice. I wonder what she's gonna use this spice for. She has 10 spice, but nothing to use it on. Maybe the spaceport to draw 2. It's not bad this stage. Drawing 2 off, and there it is, the Kwisatz. She had the smuggler software into the Kwisatz for the past 3 turns. Oh my goodness. Smuggler software insane. Kwisatz insane-er. Alright. Putting 2 in. Alright, and that the maximum amount she can put. And alright, Hundro visiting Arakeen. Doesn't actually have it. He does have Duncan and Imperial Bashar along with the artillery, so that's a total of 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 swords off the reveal alone. So has a solid shot to win this actually. And Helen actually cannot use the advanced weaponry. I wonder what she's saving her Solari for at this stage. Maybe grabbing a sorry, maybe she wants to go at this tile and grab maybe the wind traps and the spaceport along with the dreadnought perhaps. And Hundra going for the research station, drawing 3 into the Worm Riders. Just what you want to see at this stage in the game concerning this combat. just about secures the combat for him. Dagger, Worm Riders is a total of 6 swords, putting him at a solid 26. Oh dear, nobody is going to be anywhere close. The problem is the beast doesn't actually have the Solari, nor does he have the spice to make use out of this, although he could potentially get it. Where can he get it though? Where possibly can he get 3 Solari and or 2 spice? Huh. Interesting. Well, he can't exactly use the well, he can get the 2 Solari off Windfall if he goes the Emperors, but I don't think he necessarily wants to do that. And he can't get the 2 spice anywhere because somebody just put their agent smack dab in the Haga Basin. It is now Blue's turn. Blue is looking to maybe does she want to get in there anymore? I'd imagine visiting Carthage is a good option here. Either that or getting yourself the Mentat. Mentat is good. Always good. But considering she already has the Kwisatz Haderach, I don't know if she wants to do that. Okay, now there's the play. Research Station for the 3 cards. Hoping to grab the Negotiate Withdrawal once again. Now, with the Negotiate Withdrawal, she can actually just visit the Emperor, grab up that 2 Solari, Negotiate Withdrawal, and gets the Alliance, and with the Spice Must Flow, gets her to 10 victory points. Looks like the game is ending this round, folks. Even if Helena doesn't get second place in this combat, it looks to be ending this round. How much influence does she have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, she has more than enough. And the Sonic Stupor is going to ditch that plans within plans, considering that Hundro has not been doing alliances this game, and picking up the Strong Arm. Okay. Now, with the Strong Arm here, what can Hundro do? Hundro's already got 2 influence in anywhere but the Emperor's Alliance, so all he needs to do is visit that one more time with no access cards. Whoopsie daisy. Looks like that's a rather unfortunate draw for him, considering. Now, the question is, where does he want to go now? He can Imperial Bashar to Carthage, and that could potentially draw him into a intrigue card worth something. Hold on, folks. Helena Riche did in fact reserve the opulence, but you do need to reveal something else into the Web of Power. A solid card at any stage in the game, but considering the game's gonna end this round, I'd imagine Spice Must Flow is where it is at. Hundro revealing early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? Wait a minute, Hundro, did you miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hundro, my dear, that is. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hundro, my dear, I'm counting 8. Did you think you had 9? No, sir, you didn't go to the tech negotiation, and nor did you draw a. Hundro, what's going on here? Hundro, did you. Was that a misclick? That's rather awkward. I'm not gonna lie, that's a rather strange turn of events. I mean, he is gonna get a lot of power off that, but okay, he's gonna trash the Duncan to put everybody in. Putting everybody in and grabbing 7, so he's at 17. But he can pick up the Spice Must Flow. Oh no. Oh, he couldn't play anything. Well, you could play the Imperial Bashar. That does give him 1 more troop. But, oh, he has 1 off the Spice Must Flow. That must feel terrible. Oh, dear. In the last turn as well, Helena looks like to just run away with it. The Beast does have a deceptive 6, but he has bought no Spice Must Flow, so can't make full use out of the Holtzman engine. No. And nor does he have enough gold to get the Chome shares. This is disastrous for everybody but Helena. Helena looking to just run away with it. And even if they do tie Helena, well, I doubt anybody can compete with 10 spice for the tiebreaker. Oh no, hold on. Rookie. The Beast does have a chance, I guess. But yeah, it looks like to be all but secured. But people are going down fighting for sure. Okay, the Worm Riders securing the 2 spice and grabbing the extra Solari so he can windfall for the extra victory point if he so desires. And looks like that's just about what he's going to do, putting him up at 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's still 9 victory points. Ooh, but he's not going to do that. Interesting. Oh, no. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Either that or Carthage. But if he goes to Carthage, he wouldn't have enough gold to make use out of full use out of the economic supremacy. Unfortunately. Moving his ship up one, and now it is probably Helena's turn at this stage of the game. Can't exactly play these now, unfortunately. Not enough gold to make out of the Chum Church, despite winning that 6 Solari combat, and just shows you how much shipping actually matters in terms of gold generation. That 5 Solari is nothing to scoff at, folks. But Helena, with honestly an embarrassment of riches here, got the Kwisatz Haderach and the negotiate withdrawal. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. This is all but done and dusted, folks. And I'm sure the other players are feeling the heat too, even with the 3 victory points and the spy satellites. The beast is at 9, so all Helena has to do is just buy a Spice Most Flow, and she matches it. And Hundro, even with second place, is only at 8, unfortunately. And, okay, the Kwisatz Haderach going to the Highliner? Highliner? Really? There's a guaranteed victory point there, but, but she actually drew into the diplomacy, meaning that she can get this victory point regardless. That is crazy. And playing the advanced weaponry, you know what? Helena's come out to play. Mommy's come out to play, ladies and gentlemen. And no, sir, beast. This is my combat to win. Wow. Helena just denying the alliance from Beast, and also denying that combat. It is the Kwisatz Haderach showing us again why it is absolutely busted. Jesus. Okay. The two daggers putting the Beast at a 22. Most unfortunate. Most unfortunate here. And that is not a combat intrigue in his hand, folks. And even if it was, dagger's right there. All right. Now, what does Helena want to do here? Helena's gonna end up with like one from the Spice of Flow, 1 from the Alliance, 1, 2 from this. She's gonna end up with 12. And looks like, but no, she doesn't want to actually go to the Emperors. She does not care. She does not care. She's winning this combat. Screw it. All right, and grabbing that machine culture, useless card at this stage in the game, although the Beast would certainly have wanted that. All right, but looks like she might use that to pick up the spaceport. No, surely not. Surely not. All right, now it is her turn. It is finally Red's turn at this stage in the game. Oh, but Red revealed early, so it is Helena's turn again. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Spice must flow. If the victory wasn't damning enough, it sure as hell is now. Grabbing the extra dagger just to rub a little bit of salt on that wound for the Beast. And, yeah. Gonna grab that Spice must flow, I'd imagine, and call it a day. And choosing not to use that with negotiate withdrawal. An obvious choice at this stage in the game. And alright. Pass, and there it is, folks. There it is indeed. Everybody passes. The Beast, I presume, also passes, since he's got nothing to play. And looks like the Beast gets 1 point. Helena gets 2 points from the Spice. And the Beast, and looks like that's victory for Helena, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Alright, and hold on. Gotta do those end game points for the Beast there. Grabbing 1, 2, 3 off the Spy Satellite. So it looks like the Beast is second because of Commerkey, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done. And yeah, that is our game of Dune Imperium, folks. Let's go back to the table and see how the players are reacting to this win. All right, let's hope they are still there. Hello. An excellent game of Dune Imperium. Congratulations to Helena Riche upon winning at a total of 12 victory points. Absolutely insane. How is everybody feeling about that game?
We had fun. We had fun.
All right.
It was fun.
Big speed run by Helena here on the intrigue tracks. Great job.
I have a few questions for the players here.
No.
Just a few things I wanted to point out. Let's start off in chronological order. So, the Beast, Green, Mr. Raban here. So, in the initial, one of the beginning turns, you actually had the 7 influence for Shai Halud, but you chose to play, I believe it was a 2 influence card, putting you down to 5 influence, and since only the Kwisatz Haderach and Shai Halud were on the board at the time, the only thing you could have picked up was the Guild Space Compact and the Spice Smugglers. And you did that for, I think, one more. You did that because you played into Arakeen. Could you explain a little bit why you chose to not go for Shai Halud?
I would if I remembered that turn. I just didn't want to buy too many non-persuasion cards with Holtzman.
I see.
I was hoping that the Worm Riders was enough to keep Combat Hundro honest, but I didn't even get Holtzman anyway. But I don't remember that turn you're talking about. I do remember eyeing up Shai Halud and Kwisatz and thinking about Research Station and Secret or Selective Breeding a couple times, but I can't remember that turn you're talking about exactly.
Man, I can tell you already. All of the answer to your questions for me is that I'm bad.
I see.
No, dude, you're just out here being a human being doing the best you can. That was a fine game.
Whatever you're about to ask, the answer is just being bad. Just
Bradford, I did actually have one question for you. So on the turn, one of these turns, you revealed for 7 influence, but instead of Shai Halud or Opulence, you chose to pick up Duncan.
I respected that.
Well, no, okay. Duncan is super good. Shai Halud, I didn't have any Fremen cards, so I would have had to start grabbing liaisons.
Also true.
But Opulence should have been the draw.
Right.
Because I would have probably scored a point or 2 off of it. There, in general, I didn't commit to a strategy. I kept flip-flopping, and I ended up kind of doing a little bit of everything very poorly.
I see.
That's just being bad.
I
should have either committed full combat and like taken Arrakis Recruiter and Spice Smugglers and some of this stuff and just got tons of swords, or I should have probably done the Opulence thing once that came up.
I see. I did want to congratulate, I did want to commend you for that 3 shipping play on one of those turns. That was something I didn't see. That was quite an insane shipping turn, I will say. Moving on to Helena here. I wanted to see your reaction on actually getting the Spice Smugglers. Top decking the Spice Smugglers on your visit to, I believe it was Arakeen on one of these turns, and then drawing into the Kwisatz Haderach. In fact, you had the Spice Smugglers into Kwisatz for the past 3 turns in the game, along with the Negotiate Withdrawal. So, anything to comment on that series of plays?
I mean, again, a lot of this is just luck, right?
Right.
Drawing into the Kwisatz is just, completely.
Yes.
How big was my deck? 1, 2, 6, 14 by the end. But I got a lot of mileage out of Negotiated Withdrawal.
Oh yeah.
Super helpful.
There was that one turn. Oh yeah.
Getting 2 alliances.
Oh yeah.
Good.
There was this one turn actually. Oh. Yeah, sorry. There was this one turn actually where you had 4 troops in, and because the Beast actually wanted the 6 Solari so bad, he put 4 troops in as well. And Hundro, seeing both of you putting 4 troops in, didn't actually commit any troops, and then you whipped out the Negotiate Withdrawal, and you won 4 Solari with only 1 troop. What was the reaction on the table after that play?
I mean, again, just take advantage of that.
There's a lot of we're in danger.
All right.
A lot of uncontested alliances.
Well, I once again want to congratulate the players for an excellent game of Dune Imperium. ThelastG in first place. We got Nail in second and Bradford in third. Congratulations once again, and of course Alpha Nova fourth for the not showing up. Once again, congratulations to all players for an excellent game of Dune Imperium. That was a sight to behold. And I hope to see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of the night.
Thank you so much. You too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, good games, guys.
See you next time.
See you around.